We're on a bit of a Queen trip this week. It was Under Pressure, and now we're checking out the main riff to Hammer to Fall. This was inspired by seeing the legend himself, Mr. Brian May, on Instagram playing through this riff and others are from his catalogue of amazing riffs and solos. It's clear that Brian May is a huge fan of triads, and I think I might even do more of an in-depth video on that in the future. But Under Pressure, I broke down on my Instagram feed if you follow me over there. There were some triad shapes that were played over the D pedal note, okay, because that song was in the key of D major, and we're using triads with the constant D note. In this song, we're in the key of A major, and so we have the A string 5 that we can pedal beneath these chords that are being played on string set number 2. String set 2 for me is strings 4, 3, and 2. This song is in the key of A major, and we're interested in the primary chords, the 1, 4, and 5 of A major. That would be the chords of A, D, and E. This riff then is essentially a 1, 4, 5, 1 in the key of A. A, D, A, D, A, 4, 5, 1, A, D, E, A. But of course it sounds much cooler than that because he is using triad shapes with the pedaled A string. The first shape to be familiar with then is under the A chord. If you were just to eliminate everything but the fretted notes, we have this. That is an A triad. It's an A chord with A in the middle of the 3 notes on string number 3. That can move anywhere. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. They're all then major triads. He starts there, but I think I don't actually hear the 3rd in the riff. I think it's more of a power chord, so strings 5, 4, and 3. But then he adds in the D chord, the D triad, over the A bass. So that's A, and then D over A. Now this is very reminiscent of something like, Freeze or Right Now, which uses the same sort of idea. So this D shape, you can think of it as coming from just the regular open D chord, but we've taken the highest note, the F sharp, and dropped it down 1 octave onto string 4. Alternatively, if you're familiar with the caged system, you could think of this as being part of the C shape. So D major in the C shape. If you'd like to find out more about caged, I have an ebook in my shop to check out. So it's A, D, A, D, and then if this is D, we take that up a whole step, and then we have E, the root note for these 2 chords being on string number 2. To E, and then it would end on A again. Now this is root 3, 5. This is a triad with the root being on string number 4. Root 3, 5. You can think of that as coming from the E shape, again in the caged approach. The E shape bar chord, there is that triad shape within it. Now that said, in the riff he seems to do more of a power chord. So the power chord is just a root note and a 5th, so that would be the notes of A and E. We have, I think he plays string 6 with the thumb, or if not, it's muted. The 5th is under finger 3. We have an octave root under the pinky. String 3 is muted, and then we have finger 1 doing a bar finger across strings 2 and 1. So the rhythm to the riff, we open with a pickup into the 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 1, and then the D comes syncopated after the 2, so the and of beat 2, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Same rhythm, but we move up to the E, and a 1 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and a 1 and 2 and 3, 4. The second part that I played in the intro is a similar idea, but we're going the opposite way. So we're going A, E, D, A. And basically sit on the A. It's kind of decorated. A, Takeaways from this then is to give you some ideas for playing with a pedal note and some triad shapes. I'd encourage you to explore the shapes if you can learn firstly that, then you could use the same progression, but moving through the next, we call inversions of those chords. So that each triad has 3 inversions. These will be the first ones. And this is the start of the second set, so D, E, there's that A, but in the D shape, right, that we saw before. A, and then we go D, E, and there. Also, do consider working with some minor shapes as well. So a great exercise to be developing your vision of these triads would be through some chord scales. And that is where you basically climb up the neck, just going up one note from the next in the scale that you're in on each string. So you start with the A shape, then the scale that you're referencing would be on string number 3, and the harmonized scale, minor, minor 3, major 4, major 5, minor 6. Then we have the 7th being diminished, and there, okay. So that was the theory behind Hammer to 4. If you did enjoy that, please don't forget a thumbs up, and do consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. As you do so, don't forget to ring that bell. If you would like a tutorial on the whole song or any other song or topic, please do let me know in the comments. If you'd like to help support my work, you can do so via my online shop with my courses, ebooks and other printables. You could also support me on Patreon, where I will be posting a tab for this lesson. Thank you, practice well, and I'll see you again soon.